Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and choo-choo, all aboard! It's The Great Train Robbery by Michael Crichton. Yep, I just did that. And I'm here to review, obviously, The Great Train Robbery by Michael Crichton, who I've read quite a bit of Crichton at this point, and he's definitely known for being very technical with great craftsmanship in terms of structuring his stories and the actual writing process. And especially with some of his science fiction, there's a lot of technical aspects. And there can also be very brutal aspects too, because, you know, Jurassic Park is not like the movie. It is quite brutal. But this is from 1975. This is going way back earlier in Michael Crichton's career. And this focuses on a very famous train robbery. And by 1854, England had become a nation of cities, the first and wealthiest urbanized society on Earth. The railroads, speeding steam-powered monsters, now roared into their own, a mighty symbol of progress and a challenge to Britain's craftiest criminals. And you have a group of criminals led by Pierce. And this book really does play out with exactly what you expect in terms of like that heist formula. So like this could 100% been the structure of that heist episode of Rick and Morty, because it definitely leans into like, you know, the coming together of the group, the planning, the issues with the planning, and then you have the actual heist, and then the ramifications of the heist. And Crichton even breaks these off into specific sections of his book, because it is set up specifically like that. Because we do have the preparation, the keys, delays and difficulties, the Great Train Robbery, arrest, and trial. So, like, those are the pieces of the story. It's well structured, it's broken up, it's well paced. This is like a 260-page book. It's an easy read, it's flowing, it's witty. Crichton does a good job with his prose of bringing this narrative to life. Does his research, it feels like it captures this era and the details of it. And it has three characters at the center of it that we can connect to. They're interesting. We want to see how this all plays out. I was a little surprised about like how little the actual train robbery part of the book was. It was like 10 pages or something like that. At least felt that way. Because like you don't even get to, well, I guess it's like 25, but you don't even get to like the robbery until like page 209. So like it's a lot of build-up, but the characters are interesting, the details are interesting, and that's what keeps you engaged. It has a lot of perspective historically about society at the time. And like the synopsis said on the back of the book, progress and all those kinds of things brought to the forefront. This is an engaging and fun story, definitely worth a good read. Isn't tons of heavy lifting, but, you know, by the end, you had a nice, interesting arc with some interesting characters. And, you know, who doesn't enjoy a good heist? I'm in. But those are my thoughts on The Great Train Robbery by Michael Crichton. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some books. But thank you, as always, for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.